Hello everyone and welcome back to 7 Trans Guys. I'm your Saturday Guy Torian, and this week we're talking about Packers, STPs, 4-in-1s and all that stuff. I'm gonna start off by telling you guys why I pack, because I was gonna ask people why they pack but I forgot. So I'm gonna tell you why I pack and then I will go into everything else. I've been packing before I started transitioning, even before I decided that I wanted to transition. I was packing when I identified as a lesbian, as gender fluid. So my packing has nothing to do with what it looks like to be a man, because I was a woman. I presented as a woman with a penis. Anyways, so for the longest time I've been fascinated with penises. I don't remember when it started, but I have had a fascination with penises and a desire to have one. Like, for example, vaginas, right? I would say I'm an expert in vaginas, right? Because, I have a vagina. I like women, they have vaginas, so I've been in vaginas, I've seen vaginas, I've eaten vaginas, you know what I mean? Hell, I came out of a vagina, so I got, a PhD in vaginas. But with dick, I have no fucking clue. I don't know, so I'm just, really intrigued by the whole idea. And I always used to ask God to give me a penis, but it's just don't take my vagina away, just throw a penis on it. So when I found out about packing, it was just whoa, that's my ability to throw a penis on my vagina, right? And be able to have both. And so I remember the first time I saw a packer. One of my friends, he's trans. After 2 months of waiting for his packer, it finally came. So he called me and our other friend into the room and he showed it to us, and I was just holy smokes, this is it. For the longest time I've seen dildos, right? For example, this is a dildo right here. For me, dildos are shaped to fuck vaginas. They're not necessarily shaped as a penis. A packer, on the other hand, even this tiny, useless packer, you can see, it looks more like a penis than this dildo that cost a lot more. Anyways, so I had seen dildos, but I'd never really seen packers, and I was just holy smokes, this is it. Within a week, I went to the sex store in my city, and I went to go buy a packer. They didn't have an STP like his, but I was just I'm not waiting 2 months now. No, I want it right now. So I got a packer. It was about this long, a 5-inch. I would say this is 5 inches, I don't know. It was about this long, and I just started packing, so I didn't even really know how to pack. And I packed with it for a while, but after a while I I didn't know how to pack, so it just looked weird in my pants, so I just kept it. And I would often look at it and touch it, because I'm just wow, it's right in front of me. It might not have looked exactly like the dicks in the porn that I watch. Yes, we all watch porn. It might not look like the dick in the, but it's close enough. It's closer than anything that I'd seen that looked like a penis. So I used that for a bit, but I didn't use it for long. And after a while, me and my ex, I poked a hole in it, put something in it to make it hard, and we used it to have sex. Of course, we used protection and we cleaned it properly, but it was softer than dildos that are fucking rock solid hard, right? And it's softer, so it felt better, and so it became a sex toy. I stopped packing with it. Around that same time, that's when I decided to start transitioning. And then I got a packer. I got this one first. I got this was my first ever packer. After that first one that I got, this was the first one that I used when I decided to start transitioning. This is a Mr. Limpy, an extra small. It's really small. And after that first one, where it just looked bogus in my pants, I'm I'm getting a tiny one. So I decided to go with this one, and I bought a strap for it. I can't find the strap anymore. I just don't know where it went. So this one, it just kind of stays down, and it's kind of easy to pack with. You could just throw it in your pants. I didn't really need a strap for it, but I got a strap anyways because I didn't want to risk it like I did with the first one. After a while, this wasn't that great. If you see, there's a hole here. I tried to make it into a, an STP, with a medicine spoon. Did not work. I don't know how you're supposed to piss in a medicine spoon this small. I would just fucking piss all over my hand, and yeah, man. Eventually, I'd just sit down because I'm not fucking, yeah. I didn't use this for long because it was very small. I remember when I went home with this. So I used to live in a different province from where I go to school, but now my family has moved to that province, so now we kind of all live in that province. But anyway, so I went home for Christmas, and my brother saw this, and he was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, "It's my dick." And he's like, "Why is it so small?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Yeah, he's like, "You do realize you're a black guy, right? Black guys don't have small dicks." I'm like, okay. Yeah, so I bought the one that was bigger than this. It was a small 5-inch. This is like 3.5, maybe not even. It just looks like a fucking thumb. So I bought the one bigger than that for a while, and I used that one, and I wasn't satisfied. The thing is that most of the dicks I've seen is from porn, right? And in porn, most of the dicks are like sizable penises. So all these tiny dicks, they just weren't doing it for me. Because I was like, all the dicks I've seen are big, so why would I want to buy a small dick, right? If I can buy my own dick, why would I go small? I don't get why you think I should go small. So after that, I had a 5-inch, and then I went up to the 7.5-inch. I can't find these. So right then, I think that's 4, right? The first one, that became a sex toy. This tiny one, the 5-inch of it, the 7.5-inch of it. And around that same time, I got a Free Tom. My ex bought it for me. She bought it for me. I think she ordered it at the end of October, maybe beginning of October. I didn't get it till probably February. Anyways, after months and months of waiting, this is what I got. It's mocha colored. The weird thing is that in this light, it actually looks kind of mocha. But honestly, it looks like purplish grey. Like this, like when I'm looking at it, it looks purplish grey, but in this, it kind of looks mercury. But don't be fooled. This looks purplish grey. I'm like, who the fuck is purplish grey? Why would you call it mocha? This company pissed me off. So I got this. This is the Mocha Sleek 5 inches or maybe 5.5 inches. I'm not really sure, but yeah. It looks realistic. I was really excited about how realistic it looks, but I didn't really like it because firstly, it's massive. And for something so big, it's not really that big. Like, it's not very long, and I prefer a long dick over a fat one. So it was just like, it was awkward to pack with, and yeah. And this is the first ever pair of, I don't know what to call them, harness. Yeah, pants that I had. I used this to pack. I bought this for sex. Firstly, this was bought for sex. But then once I decided to transition, I was like, oh wow, this could really be helpful for STPs or pack STPs, i.e. this one. So I used this for this. And it worked for a bit, but this was just not that fun. It wasn't the right color, I wasn't happy with the size, and it was just so big. Yeah, but yeah, this is a 4-in-1, like I said, so you can play with it. So it's sex, this huge thing. You can feel the pleasure. You can pee in it, hence the cup, and you can pack with it. So I got this. I wasn't very happy with it, so I didn't use it for long. I didn't use it for long. I mean, like, I hardly used it. I bought it and I hardly used it. It cost a lot of money. I don't remember how much it cost, but almost $200, almost 200 American dollars. So I can't imagine how much it cost in Canadian dollars, but my ex bought it for me, so I'm thankful for that. I'm thinking about giving it away, but I don't know who wants my old dick, right? But after that, I bought the 7-inch of this one, 7.5-inch, and I was happy with that size. I was like, okay, I found the right size for me. This is what I want. And so after a while, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give Free Tom another shot. And they did a sale, so where they sold their dicks for about $100, and so I bought a 7.5-inch. And what happened with that company really pissed me off. I ordered it in May, and this is when they had already started this 12-day shipping guarantee shit. And so 12 days after, I got a message saying, okay, it's been shipped off. A few days later, I was like, okay, so where's my shipping thing, right? They're like, oh, sorry, it's not been shipped off yet. And I'm like, it's been more than 12 days, but like, if they said if we have to work on it extra, it'll be more than 12 days. So why would you guarantee 12 days if then put it on the like a little fine print? But if it's more than 12 days, we're only doing it for your benefit. I was really pissed off. So they sent my shit to me eventually. But remember how I said my ex ordered this for me in December or October or whatever? This was the year before, 2014, sorry, and I lived in a different apartment. Like, I lived in Res, so she ordered it and sent it to Res. When I ordered the 7.5, I'd lived somewhere else, and I ordered it. 2 different people, 2 different addresses, but the same name, because it was ordered for me. So these people sent the package, my 7.5 one that they mailed out in June, eventually. They sent it to the wrong address. They sent it to the address she used when she bought it for me the year before. Different name, but to the same person. So when this happened, right, they sent it to the wrong address, and in that address they just sent it back, and eventually it was going to make its way back to them, which would take about another 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, so this is what I think happened. You guys sent it to the wrong address. And they were like, no. I talked to 4 different people. 3 of them accused me for being in the wrong. They said I must have given them the wrong address, because there's no possible way they would have sent it to that address if I didn't give them the address. And I'm like, I didn't fucking give you the address. And you know how I knew? Because what happens is, when you order something, you get confirmation email saying that, okay, your name, the address you want it sent to, and then eventually you say, okay, we'll send you your tracking number in a few days or whatever, right? When your product is ready. So when I ordered it, they'd sent me an email back with my name, with my new address, saying that they will send it to that address when it's ready. So they confirmed that I gave them the right address, but when it came down to it, they said it was my fault. I must have given them the wrong address. So a few weeks later, they had gotten, like, I even spoke to the owner of the company, and he told me it must have been me. I made the mistake, and I even screenshotted it. I'm like, this is probably what happened. Your computer might have done a glitch. I'm not blaming you, but this is what I think happened, right? But they're like, no, you must have given us the wrong address. You must have given us the wrong address. Eventually, they got the package back, and on the package, they saw that they sent it to the wrong address. And eventually I started talking to a different woman. 4 different people before I got someone who actually treated me with some sort of respect, right? I thought the customer was always right. And in this situation, I wasn't right because I was a customer. I was right because I was right and I knew what I was talking about. So this lady eventually was like, yeah, turns out you were, like, this is what happened. We apologize, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I told you. Anyways, so finally, I was like, okay, since you guys have wasted my time, you're going to put on the Paint Plus for me for free. And she was like, yes, but that's going to take a few more days. I'm like, take as long as you want. It's taken 2 months already, right? How much longer can it take? Go ahead. So, 12 days, 2 weeks after that conversation, I was like, okay, so where's my date? They're like, oh, we're just starting to paint it now. I'm like, 2 weeks after, you're starting to paint it. What the fuck? Eventually, I got it. I got it in August. I ordered this thing in May. 3 months after, right? Yeah, 3 months after I got it. Fortunately for them, it was great. So this is what I got. I got a dark tan skin because I did some research about... I looked online, I looked all over trying to find what colour would match me better, because I guess mocha, purplish grey, is not my colour. I don't know the fuck is colour that is though. But yeah, dark tan skin, and thanks to them putting on the Paint Plus, this is what it looks like. I was pretty excited. The good thing about this is that it's really easy to pee standing up with. I don't pee standing up often. When I first got it, I did it all the time because I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this. I peed on myself a few times. There's nobody, I don't know many trans guys who haven't. Like, I remember one time I was at work, I was peeing, and I was like, okay, this is going really well. Yeah. Oh shit. Fuck. And I had to like grab my dick and run into the store and just like drop the rest in there because I was peeing on myself. Fortunately, I work with little kids. So the good thing about smelling like pee, like working with kids, is like it could be anyone in the room. It doesn't necessarily have to be me. But I smelled like pee that day. So after a while of peeing standing up, I'm like, okay, this is no longer that fun. So now I go into the store and I sit my ass down, but I don't really sit, I just squat and I piss, because it is a lot, much more a lot more convenient than peeing, hoping you don't pee on yourself. And even if you do manage to successfully pee, there will be like some pee left in this, so it will like smell. It will stink till you get home and you're able to clean it out. So I don't pee with this standing up often, but I do it if I feel like it. Some days I'm like, oh, you know what, you haven't done in a long time, pee standing up. So I'm like, yeah, pee standing up, but I end up regretting it because now I kind of like smell like pee a little bit, like just like a tiny hint. And you can smell it on yourself, right? And you're just like, I hope nobody else can smell this. Anyways, 4-in-1, 7.5 dark tan skin with the Paint Plus on it. I've had this for since August, right? And the colour's starting to fade at the back. The Paint Plus usually costs like $8. Can you see the colour fading? Yeah. Nice work, Free Tom. Anyways, the design has changed. This is for pleasure. Can you see the design, the difference? Yeah. Apparently it's supposed to work better, but I haven't been able to have sex with this yet. Because my ex and I broke up because before I got to rock her world. This dick keeps dropping. Stay! Like, so before I got to rock her world, we broke up, but some girl's gonna get it. She's gonna get it eventually. So you can pee with it from here, as you can see. I really like it for peeing. It's not hard. I learned really quickly. You can pack with it, and you'd think it would be hard to pack with since it's so big, but it's not that hard. You just have to figure out how to put it in properly. Pack, play, pee, pleasure. That's all the 3 P's. So yeah, this is it right now. It looks pretty realistic, and it's darker than my skin, so it's good. I like it. Put the dick on your sideburns. Okay, around the same time when I got this, I picked up this Packer Brief, whatever thing it is. You can open up the fly, and there's a little pocket here, so you just throw your dick in here, and if you need to piss with it, you just open this up and you just go. I really like this, but the thing is that it costs like $35. I'm not trying to buy one for every day of the week, so I own only one, so I can only wear this once in a while. For my birthday, my mom got me this. Oh yeah, these two are Rodeo. Great company, check them out. Rodeo. So for my birthday, my mom bought me this. It's a jock strap. Yeah, it's the Pete Freestyle Spare Parts Jock Strap. There's so many names, right? But yeah, I love it because you could just put it on. I was never a jock strap type of guy because I'm not down with this shit around my waist, but it works great. It holds everything in place, and with my big dick, it just needs to stay in place sometimes. So there's a net. Like, it's great. So, I don't even know where to start with it. I'll just start here. There's a net where you put your dick in. There's a hole where your shaft goes. And there's a hole over here where it comes out where you need to pee. So it just like stays, and it's all packaged, and it just stays. Your package is nicely packaged. So it just stays, right? And it's really good. And like, it makes my bum look great too. And I'm like, I can use this when I start up my stripping career. Like, it's great. And you just shove my dick in here. Let me show you real quick how. Okay, it takes some time to get in there, but I got it in. So this is how it looks. This is the part where you piss on, right? Piss in, I guess. On most of the time, but in when you do it right. And so it goes in that hole right here, and it comes out over here. Like, it's in there. So this is where. So you bring it out like this, you pee, make sure you empty it all out, but you probably won't get it all out. And then you shove it back in here, so it's got a little pouch for your dick pouch. And then you put it back in the net. There we go. And just like that, it's all packaged away, and you wear it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, spare parts. Rodeo. Yeah, it's in here now, I'm not bringing it out, but this is Free Tom. This is Mr. Limpy, and I don't remember what company this is from. This is a dildo, I don't really know if you care. So yeah, thank you for watching. This is really long. This is my first extremely long video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you watch it all the way to the end because there's some great shit in this. video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, and make sure you check out the other guys' videos because they rock. Bye.